Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to show you how to play the acoustic version of Dry Deserts by Bryan. It's in standard tuning with the capo on the 2nd fret and uses the same chords as the studio version, just played a little bit differently. If you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is going to be in the description down below. Let's go to get started. We'll get started with the intro. Sounds like this. Alright, so we only have 4 chords that we're going to be using. First one up is going to be a C5 over G. You want to use your index finger to bar the 3rd fret of the E and the A string. Ring finger goes 5th fret D and pinky goes 5th fret G. We're going to start with 2 down strums and we're just going to do it on the E, A, and D strings. So it's going to go down, down, and then what you're going to do is pluck the 5th fret of the G string 2 times and then go down to the 5th fret D. So now we're going to switch to our next chord, which is a variation of G. All you have to do is move to the 5th fret A and D, and now we have 4th fret G, and again we still have the 3rd fret low E. We're going to do the same exact thing here. So strum down 2 times on E, A, and D. Then you're going to go G, G, D. So it'll go and then now we're going to go to our next chord, which is E minor. That's going to be 2nd fret A and D, rest are open. But we are actually going to use the 3rd fret of the high E string. This one is a little bit tricky. What you're going to do is strum down 2 times the same way we did the other chords. But now you're going to pluck the open B string, and then 3rd fret high E, and then back to open B. So it'll go and now we get to our last chord, which is a D5 over A. So what you can do is bar the 5th fret now of the E and A strings, and then we have 7th fret D and G. This one we're going to strum just on those notes, and it's going to go down, down, up, up, down, and you're going to slide down back to that C5 over G chord. So it'll go one more time. And then we get to the next part of the intro. So from E minor to D5 over A. One more time. Alright, so now let's play it all together from the beginning, a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Alright, now we get to the second half of the intro, and we're going to be using the same chords, but we're going to be strumming them, and we're going to add a palm mute. So to palm mute, what you want to do is rest the side of your palm on top of the strings over here, just in front of the bridge pins. It's going to give it that percussive sound. We're going to start with that C5 over G, and our strumming pattern is just going to be all down strums, but it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you want to put a little extra emphasis on certain strums in the tabs. When you see a capital D, that's going to be an emphasized strum. Lowercase is a little bit lighter. So again, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now you're going to go to the next chord, which is that G. Same thing here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then we're going to go to E minor. This time you don't need the 3rd fret of the high E. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now when we get to the D5 over A, we're going to switch up the strumming pattern that leads into the verse. It's going to go down, down, just like we did the first time around, but now we're not going to slide back to that C5. So, and then the verse starts. So let's go ahead and play the second half of this intro a little bit slower. And now regular speed. Alright, so now let's play the intro all together, a little bit slower, and then regular speed. And now regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the intro. Next part up is the verse. And the nice thing about the verse is that it's played with the same chords as the intro, but we're going to take the strumming pattern we did on the D5 over A and apply it to all the chords. So we're going to start with that C5 over G. Again, the strumming pattern is now down, down, up, up, down, up. And you can keep the palm mute on there as well. G, E minor, and then we're going to go to the D5 over A. And you're just going to repeat that chord progression throughout the verse. The only difference is right before the chorus starts, what he does is add an extra down strum on that D5 chord, and then he mutes the strings. So he goes down, down, up, down, and then mutes them. So all you have to do is stop applying pressure, and you can put your palm back on top of the strings on your picking hand. So let's go ahead and play it a couple times, a little bit slower, and then we'll play at regular speed with the words. And now regular speed with the words. Driving out to California, the night I met you in this bed of mine. The wind blowing through all those palm trees, shaking bodies underneath on skies. Kids and all their fucked up virtues, I know it hurts you when the party dies. And then you get to the chorus. So that's how you're going to play the verse. Next part up is the chorus. It's going to sound like this. Kids and all the fucked up virtues, I know it hurts you when the party dies. Would you cross dry deserts, babe? Would you cut through pines? Would you swim upriver when it's surely on your mind? And you're always calling me, only in these dreams, waking up the neighbors screaming in these steady sheets. Alright, so for the chorus, we're going to be using the same chords as the intro and verse, but the open chord versions. So we're going to start out with the C chord, that's going to be 3rd fret A, 2nd fret D, 1st fret B, rest are open. Now you can use the same strumming pattern we were using in the verse, that down, down, up, down, up. But instead, what I think he's doing is he's doing a down strum, skipping that second down strum and just going up, down, up. So there's a little pause there. So you can play it either way. Now on that C chord, that first down strum, you also want to add a hammer onto the 2nd fret of the D string. So it'll go down, up, down, up. switch to a G chord. That's going to be 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A, 3rd fret B, and high E. Same thing here. Next we go to E minor. That one doesn't change. Same strumming pattern. And then finally we're going to go to a D chord. That's open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B, 2nd fret high E. Now this one on the down strum, you want to add a hammer on to the 2nd fret of the G string. And then up, up, down, up. So let's go ahead and play it from the beginning, a little bit slower, starting with that C chord. And now a couple times at regular speed. So that's how you're going to play the first progression. We're only going to play it once, just wanted to give you a couple times to practice it. The second progression is pretty much the same thing, but we're going to switch up the way we play the D chord. So C, G, and E minor are all the same. When we get to D, we're going to switch it up just a little bit. It's going to sound like this. So again, a little bit different. You're going to start out with that same hammer onto the 2nd fret of the G string on that down strum. Then you're going to go up, and you're going to go up one more time, but you're going to slide up to the 4th fret of the G string with your index finger, and then back down to the 2nd fret, and then you're going to pull off, all in one motion. So it's going to go, so D all together, a little bit slower. One more time. And then you're going to get to the interlude after that. So now let's play this line all together, a little bit slower. One more time. Alright, so now let's play both of those lines together a little bit slower, and then we'll play the chorus one more time regular speed. After that, I'll show you the interlude. And now regular speed with the words. The kids and all the fuck up virtues, I know it hurts you when the party dies. Would you cross dry deathbed? Would you cut through pines? Would you swim up river when I'm surely on your mind? And you're always calling me, and only in these dreams, waking up and baby screaming in these heavy sheets. Alright, so for that interlude section, we're going to be using the same chords as the chorus, but we're going to switch up the strumming pattern a little bit. So we're going to start out with C, and we're going to strum down, down, up, down, up, just like we were doing in the verse. And then we're going to switch to G. We're going to switch it up just a little bit here. You're going to strum down, down, up, and then when you come down, you're just going to do it on the G and B strings. You're going to strum down and slide up to the 5th fret of the B string. And then you're going to strum down again on those two strings one more time. So it'll go. One more time. going to switch to an E minor 7. That's going to be 2nd fret, A, and D, and then we have the 3rd fret of the B string. You want to lightly touch the high E string so it doesn't ring out. This one we're going to strum down, down, up, up, down, up. You want to make sure you get that 3rd fret B in there. And then finally a D chord. We're going to start with that hammer-on the 2nd fret of the G string on the 1st down strum. Down, down, up, down, up. And then the next verse starts. So let's go ahead and play it a little bit slower. And now regular speed. My bad, pretty sure I forgot to say on that first C chord, you're going to add the 3rd fret of the high E string with your pinky. It's optional, but I'm pretty sure he's adding that in there when he plays the interlude. Next part up is the 2nd verse. Alright, for the 2nd verse, we're going to be using the same chords that we did in the 1st verse, but we're going to take the strumming pattern from the 2nd half of the intro. So again, we're going to be palm muting, and you're going to do all those down strums. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and for each chord. The only difference is at the end before the next chorus starts, when you get to that D5, you're just going to do a single down strum and let it ring out. So this part should be pretty easy. Let's play through the progression a little bit slower, and then we'll play at regular speed. And now regular speed with the words. I've been on the run for so long, I want a sad song that lasts all night. Whites and blues and big wide opens, the way I'm coping with the passing time. And then you get to the chorus. So that's how you play the 2nd verse. Alright, next part up is the interlude that plays just before the solo. Sounds like this. So it's really easy. We're going to start out with that C chord, and this time I do want to remind you to do the 3rd fret high E as well with your pinky. We're going to strum down with the hammer-on to the 2nd fret D, down, up, down, up. Then we're going to switch to a G chord, same strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. Now we're going to switch to an E minor 7, so you want to keep the 3rd fret B and high E, and now we have 2nd fret A and D. Down, down, up, down, up. And then we're going to switch to the D chord, and this one we're going to play a little bit differently. We're going to start with the hammer-on to the 2nd fret of the G string. Down, down, up. Then we're going to go down and do a pull off from the 2nd fret G. Down, down, up. And then one more down strum with the hammer-on back to the 2nd fret G. So it's going to go. One more time. And then the solo starts. So let's play the interlude a little bit slower than regular speed. And now regular speed. And now I'll show you the solo. It's going to sound like this. right, so we have 3 lines that we're going to be learning for the solo. The first one is going to start on the 2nd fret of the G string. Now, this happens after that last down strum from the interlude. So what you're going to do is pluck the 2nd fret G, slide up to the 4th fret, then back down to the 2nd, and then you're going to pluck it open. So it's real simple. From here, we're going to switch to our next chord shape, which is going to be an A minor. But what you want to do is just pluck the A and D strings at the same time, and you're going to hammer onto the 2nd fret of the D string. And you're going to let it ring out for just a second. So again, strum, hammer on. Then with your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, you're going to pluck and slide up to the 5th fret. So it's just... And then we get to our next chord. So from the beginning. All right, now our next chord is going to be a C chord. For this one, what you want to do is pluck the A, D, and G string, and you're going to hammer onto the 2nd fret of the D string when you do it. So it's just a down strum here. Then you're going to let that ring out. You're going to pluck an open G string, hammer onto the 2nd fret with your middle finger. Take it off, play it open again. Then 2nd fret D, and then open D. So it'll go. So the C chord all together. One more time. And now we switch to our next chord, which is going to be G. Now this one, you really just need the 3rd fret of the low E, 2nd fret A. What we're going to do here is do a quick down, down, up strum, but just on the E, A, and D strings. Then you're going to pluck the 2nd fret of the A string and slide up to the 5th fret. And then pluck the 5th fret one more time. And then we're going to switch to our last chord. So G is going to go... One more time. And now our last chord is just going to be that same D chord that we started out, or D sus2. We're not going to play that high E string. For this one, we're just going to strum down with the hammer onto the 2nd fret G, and then down up. And then the next line starts. So let's go ahead and play it from that C chord a little bit slower. One more time. Alright, so now let's play this whole line all together, a little bit slower, and then regular speed. And now regular speed. Now we get to the next line. All right, now the next line is going to be very similar, but we're going to make a few minor changes. So we're going to start on the 2nd fret G again, and we're still going to do the slide up to the 4th fret. But now you're going to stay on the 4th fret and just pluck it 2 more times. So we're not walking back down this time. Then we're going to switch to that A minor shape, and we're going to strum on that open A and D string, hammer onto the 2nd fret D. But now instead of doing a slide, we're just going to do 3 down strums on the whole chord. So it'll go... And then we're going to switch to the next chord, which is C. So from the beginning... Now we're going to switch to C, and we're going to play it pretty similar to what we did in the first line, but this time you're going to go down, down, up, and then we're going to do the hammer on to the 2nd fret G, open G, and then 2nd fret D, open D. So it goes... switch to G, and we're going to do something similar but with a few extra notes here. So we still have that 3rd fret low E, 2nd fret A. We're going to strum down, down, up, and then you're going to strum down, this time on the A and D strings. So you're going to slide up to the 5th fret, and then you're going to strum down, down on the A and D strings. So it'll go. And then we're going to switch to that D chord again, and this time we're going to end it the same way we did before. Down, down, up. So from C to the end. One more time. Alright, so now let's play this line all together a little bit slower, and then regular speed. Regular speed. Alright, now we get to the last line, which is the shortest one, and it's pretty simple. We're going to start out the same way we did the second line. So we're going to pluck that 2nd fret G and slide up to the 4th fret. Pluck the 4th fret 2 more times. But now when we switch to the A minor, we're going to play it like we did the first line. So you're going to pluck an open D and A string, hammer onto the 2nd fret D, let it ring out. Then you're going to pluck 2nd fret G and slide up to the 5th fret. And then after that, when we switch to C, we're just going to start strumming. So the beginning, again, goes. Now when we get to C, what we're going to do is just strum down, down, up, down, up, down. And then we're going to switch to G on an up strum, which might be a little tricky, but it's going to go up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So from C to G, a little bit slower. One more time. And that's going to complete the 3rd line. Alright, so now let's play the 3rd line a little bit slower, and then regular speed. And now regular speed. Alright, so now let's put all of those parts together, play it a little bit slower, and then we'll play it regular speed. I'm going to do that last D chord from the interlude leading into the solo so you know when to start. Alright, now let's play it regular speed, and this time I'm going to start with the whole interlude. So that's how you're going to play the solo. All right, the last part I want to mention is just the final chorus. You're just going to use the same chords as the regular one, but do single down strums instead of the strumming pattern. So it's real simple. It'll go, would you cross dry deserts, babe? Would you cut through pines? Would you swim up river when I'm surely on your mind? And you're always calling me, but only in these dreams, waking up the neighbors screaming in these sweaty sheets. And that's it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson. Again, if you want to check out the tabs, they're available on my website for free. Link is in the description down below. Go ahead and let me know what song you would like to learn next. And if you want to see videos like this early, consider becoming a channel member. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.